Good morning, Facebook family and friends and YouTube subscribers. Today it is the 28th of January of the year 2016. So listen, I'm on Facebook all the time and I see all these people making comments and posts about relationships, and they want a relationship and they want a partner, they want a lover, they want a husband, they want a wife. Like I said, I'm 46. Well, I will be 46 in April of this year. I just spent 20 years with an individual in a relationship. 20 years of my life. In that process, in that period of time, I've had family members and friends who've never been in a relationship, never had a long-term relationship, never had a lover, never had a husband, never had a wife. It dawned on me that some people in this journey through life, they're not going to have a relationship. Some people will never, ever have a loving relationship. Those people will be single forever. It's not really nothing they can do about it. It could be their personality. It could be something going on in their life. It could be they're just more work-orientated. Maybe they never got to a point where they've understood the importance or appreciated the importance of being in a loving relationship. A lot of African Americans or Black Americans don't understand how important relationships can be, and how they don't understand how important a healthy relationship can be for your well-being. So many African Americans are so caught up with this independence mess. I'm independent. I don't need nobody in my life. Well, so many of us are so caught up with that mess that we don't seem to understand the importance of having a relationship, and we don't pursue relationships, or we're pursuing the wrong people for relationships. So I've always said, when you meet somebody who's been single for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, don't waste your time with that person. Because that person has not learned how to have a relationship. They're now so stuck on being independent that they don't know how to even begin the process of being in a relationship. So here you come along trying to help them be in a relationship. I have a friend who's 55 years of age. This man has never, ever been in any type of relationship. And I've known him since I moved here to Atlanta in 1989. Very handsome, attractive guy. He's never been in a relationship. And he's had plenty of dates. He dated plenty of guys, but as for being in a long-term relationship longer than 6 months to a year to 2 years, it's never happened. And this is the plan. He always complains about this. And I just kind of look at him and say, well, a lot of guys that you choose, maybe the wrong people. You had this list of things that you wanted that were just not realistic. How could you get to 55 years of age and still be running out here with this unrealistic list of things you want? I dropped that unrealistic list of things I wanted in my 20s. And I realized this don't make no sense, because I'm not going to get this list of stuff that I'm asking for. So I need to take this list and trash that mess. But this man is 50-something years of age, 52, 53, 54, somewhere around. In his mid-50s, and he's still walking around here with a list of, I want this, I want that, I want this person to do this, I want this person to have that. Throw that shit in the trash can, nigga. Don't you get it? It's not working. And that's why you're single. So many people have these unrealistic expectations, they'll never get into a relationship. Never. If you're sitting around hoping and praying and wishing that... I saw a post where somebody said they wouldn't date somebody unless they had a 700 credit score. And I thought to myself, dude, less than 50% of the American population has a 700 credit score. To be very honest with you, it's been very rare that I had a 700 credit score in my life, because once you add credits to your credit report, your score comes down. I have had a negative 7,000 on my credit for a credit score. What does that have to do with me? Why are you running somebody's credit report? What does their credit have to do? Does a credit mean does a negative credit report mean indicative that a person is irresponsible? Not necessarily. I had a construction company that went bankrupt. They went belly up, crashed and burned. The whole economy tanked in 2008. Not my fault. That shit sank like the Titanic. I was lucky to find a lifeboat and get the hell out of there. You can't be sitting around. It took me years to repair my credit and get it back to somewhere back where it's decent now. It ain't a 700. Very close. But I'm gonna be sitting. I've never ever went into a relationship or looked at a person as a potential mate and said, let me run this person's credit report and see what their score is. It's kind of crazy, I think. So you got all these people with unrealistic expectations. Then you got people who, let's just face it, we got some ugly ducklings out here in society today. I got some friends of mine who will not go to the gym, they will not work out, they will not exercise, they won't do nothing. I've had some friends who laughed at me for going to the gym. I've had some friends who refuse to take care of their health, refuse to do simple things like, I don't know, you're going to a dentist and getting your teeth cleaned. I just did that a few weeks ago. It wasn't fun, but I did it. Personal hygiene, not taking care of your health, not doing anything right, that can play a significant role in trying to find a mate. I mean, but some people just don't get that. And so they're destined to be single. And it's okay to be single if that's your destiny. That's just the way it is. Some people are just meant to be in relationships. Some people are just meant to be single. But it's just sad when I see all these people wanting a relationship. They want to be with somebody, but they have all these unrealistic expectations, and they go after the bad boys. Everybody want a thug or some ignorant ass nigga. Instead of going after a smart, intelligent man, they go after the bad boys, and they expect a relationship to come out of some ignorant nigga with his pants hanging off his ass. Some man who can barely speak English, and I never understand why so many gay guys pursue these thugs and these ignorant guys. I've never understood it. My friend who's in his 50s, the guys that he's dated, I always kind of looked and said, why are you wasting your time? And it never lasts. They always, because they're smoking weed, they want about the police, they have a record that's extensive, they won't work a job and be unemployed. That's one of his lists. You got to have a job and be working. But why are you chasing after guys who typically, I never forget a friend, one guy he was dating got a job at Delta. And I think he was there for Delta Airlines. He was only there for a few weeks before they drug tested him, and out the door he went. I don't know if he was there for a few weeks or a few months, but I was like, how's your friend going that works for Delta? Oh, they got rid of him because he tested positive for whatever. Okay. I was shocked to learn recently that Delta, 40% of the people that Delta hires, Delta Airlines, they have to get rid of them. Eventually they fire them because they test positive during I don't know if it's during the hiring process or after they get employed or something along those lines. I don't know how often they drug test these guys after they hire them. I don't know. I don't do drugs, so if I ever got a job and they drug test me, I'm going to be A-okay. I don't touch that mess. So you got all these issues and problems with some people just going to be single. And that's when you have to have those, that group of friends for you, because to fill in where your partner would have filled in for you. I don't need friends. I've always had a partner. Friends tend to get on my damn nerves. Having friends is kind of like having a partner, but you don't get to enjoy the sex. So I don't need that mess. So I think it's sad that, let me change that. I don't necessarily think it's sad that some people are going to go through this life journey without being in a relationship or a partner or have a husband. It's just the way it is. If they made some changes, they might be able to find someone, might be able to. There are no guarantees then. Maybe it's just their journey. Maybe it's just the way it is. Sometimes you just have to accept. This is like me accepting that I'm a black gay man. I accepted that years ago. And maybe some people just need to accept that they're going to be single, and that's just the way it is. And there's nothing they can do about it to change that. There really isn't. If you like my videos, click like, share them with family members and friends. I would love to hear, are you one of those people that's going to be single forever? And how do you cope with that, knowing that? What can you change it? Is this just your destiny? For some of my friends, the 27 years I've been here in Atlanta, they've been single the whole time, the whole 27 years I've been here. So I'm just very curious to know, Or what do you all think about that? And is this something that's just a death, or can it be changed? Anyway, I'm out of here. Enjoy your Thursday. It is Thursday. I'm out of you guys. Have a great Thursday.